Question 510. You gain access to information that a friend of yours' spouse is cheating on them. If you reveal this information, you will lose your job. Would you tell your friend?
Well, I don't have a job, so fuck all of you.
You do in this scenario.
Oh.
It is a well-paying job.
Why would you lose your job in this scenario?
In this scenario, you are an IT professional with access to mailboxes. The only way you would have this information.
Okay, that's a fair point. Yeah, that's a fair
So you're
scenario.
saying you're illegally reading people's mail?
No, you had to repair a fault. You reading it was valid. You haven't done anything wrong in reading it.
Then why on earth, if it's valid for you to have read it, why
It's
is
not
it
valid for you to
problem
disclose it.
really-
You disclose it, you will lose your job. You'll be fired.
Dave, that wouldn't happen, okay? Because if it's personal email like that being sent on the computer, it's the guy who's the guy who's going to get in trouble, not you.
Oh, the guy's going to get in trouble regardless if you reveal it.
Yeah, but you.
The funny thing I'm amused about here is that you assumed it was a guy. I assumed it was a girl.
Well, whatever it is, whatever.
Okay.
I assumed it was the guy doing the cheating.
It's odd.
Why is that odd?
I just think it's interesting which way people go.
I didn't make any assumptions, I don't think.
Did you not?
Or at least if I did, we've been so back and forth on it now that I've forgot them.
Yeah. Wait there.
Wouldn't happen, Dave. Union would rip this to fucking shreds.
Right, that's not the point of the scenario. You have to deal with the scenario.
I've just noticed there are
Okay,
balls on your
I tell
spaceship.
them.
Say again?
Okay.
Wait there. Badger?
I said I just noticed there are purple bouncy balls on your spaceship.
Have you not noticed that before?
No.
There's a reason for that. As in, they're there.
The purple bouncy balls.
Spaceship
Yeah.
has testicles.
Yeah.
Fair enough then. Fair enough. I spill the beans. I get sacked. I take them to a fucking employment tribunal and laugh all the way to the bank.
No, you'd lose it. You you break your contract.
Have I?
Yes. You revealed private information.
No, hold on, Dave. A minute ago, you said that wasn't wrong.
No, what? No. You knowing the information isn't wrong. It's like doctor-patient confidentiality.
God damn it!
You know something, you can't reveal it without breaking your contract. You know it legitimately. There's no problem with you knowing it.
I like Nerdy's approach here.
Well, there wasn't Nerdy's. I've got no friends.
No, it was how would Luke Skywalker handle this situation?
We are not going to answer that question.
Of course.
Randolph says it depends on.
Probably-
Here's the thing,
Probably
right?
fine about it.
I can work out half a dozen ways around the issue,
Yeah, I've figured out what I would do.
but none of those are valid in the
I've worked
scenario.
out ways around the scenario, but then Dave changes the rules.
No, I kept the rules the same. The
Right,
rules are the
I've
same.
figured out what I'm doing.
Go on.
I will make note of the details of this event.
Yeah.
Sort of, when and where some future plan is going to happen.
Yeah.
Then I will send to my friend from an anonymous cock.li email address.
No one will recognise that as you.
Perhaps you should go to this place at this time.
Yeah, that's not valid. You've got to deal with the scenario as is. The scenario.
I broke your scenario.
No, you haven't broken the scenario.
He's doing it again, Badger.
No, you have to deal with the scenario as it stands. Your choice is to just tell them or not.
Well, I could tell them in a way that they wouldn't know it was me that told them.
No, you couldn't.
Anonymous.
Why not? Because that's what you can do in real fucking life.
Yes, that's what you can do in real life, but not the scenario you are being presented with.
Anonymous
Our
cockmail.
isn't true to life then, so our answers reveal nothing about us.
Yes, they do.
We're putting you're putting us in a no-win situation here.
Yes, that's the point.
Yeah, you're the fucking girlfriend asking if you look fat in this.
Yes.
Well, let's.
Yeah, well,
You're putting us in
I'm
a
not
no-win.
answering your question then. Fuck
You're
you.
putting us in a no-win scenario.
Then you're not telling the friend. That's
If
it.
you're
That's
putting
the
us in a
assumption.
no-win scenario, Dave. That's a Star Trek reference to the
Yes.
Kobayashi Maru, and I will do
Yes.
what Kirk did and break the scenario by sending an anonymous cock mail.
Exactly.
The only problem is you will be assumed to have taken the default response, which is to do nothing and keep your contract.
You would be
Because
wrong.
I'm evil. So you would tell your friend and break your contract.
No, I would find a way to tell them in such a way that nobody would know it was me that had done it, so that I wouldn't get in trouble over my contract, but they would still find out.
Oh, that's a good idea. Just blackmail the spouse.
Hello.
Oh,
Blackmail
man,
the spouse.
You've joined it just the right
It's
time.
the
Rick.
wrong question to come in on, man.
These people are all being arseholes.
Well, I mean,
You're the one being the arsehole.
Davis, you
the company you
arbitrarily.
keep, Dave.
Say again?
It's the company you keep, Dave.
That's company I keep.
I resent this implication.
Oh, you resemble this implication.
But I have
Damn.
kept perfectly within the rules of this scenario until they keep changing.
No.
Okay.
The rules are... Have you heard... Do you know what the question is?
Fucking
Amanda.
simple. Tell the spouse, let the spouse figure out. She'll bump into them. She can then tell the fucking husband, you're grand, you're free. Bye bye.
Okay.
So you risk losing your job.
Why, the spouse going to turn you in?
The person that gets confronted, there's a reasonable chance they will work out how they knew, because they only arranged this rendezvous over email that you had access to.
Which again, Dave.
Unprovable.
if you-
Unprovable. Can't
Of course
do
it's
it.
talking about-
unprovable.
if you're taking like if you're saying that they reasonable, it's reasonable, whatever. There's no, again, my scenario where I'd clean them up in an employment tribunal would stand.
Mhm.
Yes.
Anonymous cockmail. That's where it's at.
Amanda,
I don't know what the question
I was
is.
going to read it to you. You gain access to information that a friend of yours spouse is cheating on them. If you reveal this information, you will lose your job. Would you tell them?
I mean, yeah. Don't hold that stuff from your friends, and yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's how you answer a question.
What? What I do?
They've argued ways around it.
That's it.
Anonymous cockmail.
Oh,
You
I'm
have no idea how
listening
bad
to you back there.
What's that?
Right, just let me do the chat and then I'll beat Matt Pig up.
Oi.
Randolph says, it depends on how much I like my job. James says, I could talk to the spouse, not the friend, but you would be revealing that you knew how you knew the information. Randolph says, due to privacy requirements, I've lost it. I would have to remain impartial as if I never saw it in the first place. Wait, I do. She wouldn't care. Sleep with her. No. How would Luke Skywalker, which was a terrible thing to say. What would Harry Potter do? Lucy says probably send more pics to Kaz. How is that? Has she sent you more? Bloody hell!
Oh! Nobody told me we had Foldnar
Picture.
Children Ross in the chat.
Who?
Uh,
We've got Foldnar Children Ross.
What? I am so lost. For his privacy, I would have to remain impartial as if I never saw it in the first place. Right. The IT
Foldnar Children
department.
Ross.
Who are Chip and Ross?
And
You got no
I
idea
thought I was
what's
about
going
to
on
cut out again.
Julie says friends over job always. It keeps going that way. Right, Math Pig. What'd you do? Would you do what you said? Yes, but you'd risk losing the job, but you'd tell them one way or another.
Yeah, well, the spouse isn't going to mouth on you, and they have no way of proving it if they just walked into them on the street, you know?
No, I agree. If I had to get round the situation, I would go that way. I would try and set up something that you could be, and arrange to go for happen to be at a drink at the same place with the guy.
Anonymous cockmail.
That
but you
proves
just
that someone
told us
knew.
We weren't allowed to get around the situation, so
No,
you're
we're not
do
allowed
that
to get
either.
around the
No.
scenario. Right? I said that's how I would get around the scenario. I would not tell the person.
Yeah, well, to be honest, if I I absolutely had to keep to your wonky ass scenario, Dave, their relationship is their business, and I'd stay out of it.
Yes, yes.
But anonymous cockmail.
You're right about that.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.